Yes, we have just entered McV Film House. McV Film House is, I think it's in the 74 area of Asaba. That place will wow you. The house is splendid. The house shines bright, so to say. In that film house, luck ran into us. Okay, no, we ran into luck. Because we met some sets in operation. I think about 3 sets in all, or perhaps more. And to crown it all, we were able to talk to some artists. Chief among them are the stars of the industry, the people that make this industry tick, not just in Asaba, but in Nigeria as a whole. As we go along, you will see and you will listen to some of them. Here is the first among equals. She is no less a person than the delectable Queen Okoye Nwokoma. You will hear her own views about film houses in Asaba. We actually caught her on set, and from her, we went over to her director, a fellow DGN, and you need to listen to their exposures. The juggernaut I have here will wow you, because it did to me when I saw her, him, her. Queen Okoye is a name in the industry. She has paid her dues, and she's traversed the entire nation. I remember I used Queen. Where did I use you?
Uncle, who did you use?
Oh, come on.
I used him.
Where did I use you in those days?
In those days, in Abuja.
I used you now.
Yes, I know. I'm not denying, but I used you too.
Yeah, so it's the delectable Queen Okoye. Now, Queen, yes. I'm doing something on the film houses we have in Asaba.
Okay.
What do you think about it in terms of historical perspective of film industry, Nollywood, generally?
For me, I think it's an improvement, because initially when we started filming in Asaba, it used to be from people's house, one person's house to the other, and then at some point I just felt this finished thing came into the scene. Like, initially people welcomed us and then gave us a lot of their facilities freely, but at some point when it's like we've saturated the whole place, in fact we have used almost all the buildings in Asaba, the hostility started coming in. And with the emergence of the film houses, people started being free. Because at some point, it was even affecting the stories. You come to some people's houses and they'll say, oh, if you're shooting this kind of story, no, not in my house. Oh, if you're treating, even when you go to some churches, to shoot, they'll tell you, we have to see your script first. Let's see. So at some point, it was as if they were restricting our creativity, trying to determine the kind of stories that we do and all that. So with the emergence of the film houses in Asaba, people started being free. People started treating topics ordinarily they wouldn't have treated. People started, being adventurous when it comes to stories and their style of filming. You understand? Then sometimes, you have to restrict your stories. No, you can't shoot night scenes because, these people, once it's 8, they say you should go home, But with the emergence of the film houses, we're freer, we tell our stories the way we want to tell it. And, I think the production became easier as well and less stressful and demanding.
Maybe a little more expensive. Huh?
Yes, in terms of the expenses, I think the film houses, I think they are more expensive because Yes, I think so, because then you come to somebody's house, you pay, and then you use everything. But with this one, room is this one, parlor is if you want to use outside, you pay this much. If you want to, by the time you calculate what you're spending. But then again, sometimes, if you want to cut down costs, it ends up being penny wise, pound foolish, because what you think you're gaining, you're losing somewhere else. So it's better for you to spend that money and get what you want. That's what I feel. So no matter how expensive it is, I still feel it gives us that room to be us and do what we want without prying eyes and people detecting or dictating what you should do and what you should not do.
Without the child crying from
don't even get me on that. Once it's 8 o'clock, the babies crying, children making noise, So here, then again, I also think, here, when you gain here, you also lose here, because again, we have film houses, but I think it's still not enough. So you find people sharing film houses. And for me, I don't think it's a wise thing to do. I think if you want to use a film house, pay for it. Use everywhere so that it can curtail the noise. You can't be shooting and in the background you're hearing another person shouting action here, action there. People are making noise downstairs. You're shouting, hey, stop,
Yes.
So yeah, that's a disadvantage. But that's because we don't have enough.
Yes.
If we have enough, that will go around. But I think we're getting there. Film houses in Asaba just started. It wasn't something that was rampant, but now more are springing up. You understand? So I think very soon we won't be having that problem again.
Thank you very much. Well, we actually caught her in her set, and in the set is the director of the set, do I call it Ebu D or Ebu Dick? Which one do you choose?
Ebu D.
Ebu D.
Yes.
Andy Amenechi, my friend. If I say my junior colleague, some people will gasp and they want to. Yes, Andy is my junior colleague. Yes. Andy will say, don't call me Ebu D, just call me Andy, because I know that some of you would call me Ebu Dick. So, Ebu Dick, D. Can we get your name and what you're doing here?
Okay, my name is Isaac Otoho, and I'm the director of the set. I'm a member of Directors Guild of Nigeria.
DGN, yes.
DGN.
Where DGN is one.
Yes, so we've been working on this project for days now. I think this is day 3 or day 4.
Okay, so let me just ask you immediately.
Okay.
I don't know if you have been in Asaba. Can you just take a guess? How many film houses do you think there are in Asaba?
Okay, in Asaba here, at least this is my 2 years in Asaba. Yes, this is my 2 years in Asaba. I think we'll have over 120 film houses here in Asaba. But it's still not enough. Because in most cases you go to other film houses, you see like 2 or 3 productions still filming in same production. So we still need more film houses.
So, as a director, how does this impinge? How does it affect? How does it, how do I put it now, vis-a-vis your work as a director?
Okay, film houses in Asaba here has actually added more to, it has made filmmaking easier than it was before, because I could remember in most cases that we want to approach someone for their houses to get a film, a picture. You have a particular picture in mind that you want to film in this house, and then it became difficult for you to approach the owner of the house because these persons do not know you. Some people will not, like, I'm bearded. There was a time that you can't even approach someone when you're bearded, you have tattoo all over you. They won't even open the house for you. But with film houses, it's just for you to go pay your money, and then you can access the house and use it as you can. So I tell you that it has helped a whole lot, because you are not restricted to the area you should use while making your films.
Yes, I'm happy I'm talking to a fellow DGN, and you've heard him. this is his set. He's filming in Asaba. And it happened, yes, with this thing that went off now. If you were shooting in somebody's house, Isaac, would you, what's that? Welcome to the giant amongst the giants. Giant in the sun? Yes. A foremost thespian who went to, I think, the University of, yes, Nnamdi Azikiwe University. He's a graduate of Nnamdi Azikiwe University. I'm talking about no less a person than Ken Eriks. Ha 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 ha. That's a big catch. Listen to Ken Eriks.
Yeah, I have a big fish here. You can say it. If you see him, you wouldn't want to know if he's big or small, but you know what he is. And when that wing, Ken Eriks is going to tell us what he feels about the film houses we have in Asaba here, as presently constituted. He is an artist who has used most of them. Okay, so let him talk about them, talk about some of them. Ken.
Thank you so much, Uncle. I really appreciate this initiative. Truth is, I've filmed in a couple of, if not all of the film houses in Asaba. And I think for a start, we are not doing badly, because I knew how it was before when we got in here newly. I knew we used to use people's residences and their private homes for shoots, and inconveniences that came with that. Sometimes we were asked to leave at a certain time because the owners of the house were tired of us staying. Sometimes we were sort of inconveniencing the family and all of that. So, but since the incursion of film houses in the industry, I think there's been a significant boost, especially with the rate of productions and how do I put it? And the frequency of productions also. So we really had a boost in that line. The houses provide us homes, living rooms and all of that, hospitals, offices, hospital wards and all of that.
Prison yards?
No. Prison. Oh, there are prison yards too.
I'm asking.
No. I haven't been able. I haven't shot in any film house here that has a prison, which is why I was going to say in the course of my talk that there are still so many restrictions. Nonetheless, what we have basically are home film houses. There are other things that are involved in films that do not necessarily are restricted to people's homes and environments, like you mentioned earlier, prison houses, sporting facilities, all of those things. You know, so we have a lot more way to go, and I am also, in my opinion, urging probably government or private individuals, whoever wants to invest in this business, to begin to look into those areas. We can create forests for hunting as a film village. We can create landmark historical sites that we could use to do. These are film houses, not necessarily just buildings, but so far we're doing amazingly well, and I know we have a lot of way to go.
Thank you there. Now, what about the general aesthetics of our films? Do you think we've gained by getting to use these, renting these film houses? Generally, I'm talking about aesthetics.
In terms of aesthetics, we haven't really done badly, but I don't think that's what should be, because film houses are usually restricted and sort of a cliche, you know. But when you're shooting in different living locations, there are places you go, you see lawns, you see the greens, you see the trees, you see the swimming pools, you see so many vast amenities you could use to, you know, boost up your movie and get the feel of what you have in your script. We do not have all of that now, and I am thinking if we look into that direction as we continue in this business, it's going to be a lot of advantage for us.
Thank you very much. I told you he's a big fish, not just a big fish. He's been in the industry.
He's my boss as a thespian. He taught me. I learned a lot. He's an ancestor, like we say.
And you yourself,
yeah,
you're getting to become an ancestor because you put in nothing less than
over a decade.
So, who is the ancestor here?
Him.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you, sir.
From McV, we were still in search of other film houses. You will see this one is a foremost film house, but, well, unfortunately, it's not a market day for that film house. You know, a film house is a commercial house. It doesn't happen every day, every moment for all the film houses. Some will remain silent, yes. Some will be busy. That's business for you. And this is yet another film house. This one too is not busy today. We're not in luck. Yes, because this is just a one day that we had to go round the film houses. This is a Deauville, I guess, and you're costuming for who?
Uche Nancy.
Good. It's the same Uche Nancy. We talked with the director and the production manager. Now we are talking with
Nkechi. Costumier.
talk now. You don't want to talk. Out with it. Are you gonna fear? You the fear?
No.
Okay. So how do you like it here at Edo Villa?
It's nice and it's cool. The weather is okay as we are under this tree like this. Fresh breeze and everything is cool here. I'm enjoying it.
Okay, so generally you really enjoy your job.
Yes, well. I enjoy my job very well.
Thank you very much. They're all shooting at Do Villa here. That's the crew, the almighty crew of Uchenansi Productions. Uchenansi Production is one of the big production houses we have in Asaba here. By the way, Uche does very good films, and Uche has her own film house where she does contemporary films, right?
Yes, of course.
Thank you. Well done, boy.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Yeah. Oh, PM, eh?
Say cheers, yes, sir.
PM.
I'm not the one managing this particular job.
My name is Austin Onyema.
Austin Onyema. Not in English. Austin Onyema.
So what
Now, Austin,
Yes, sir.
this place is Edo Villa, back of Edo Villa.
Yes, sir.
What happens here?
Mostly film productions, different film productions, different actors on a steady basis.
What kind of films? What genre?
Mostly village setting films. Village setting mostly.
So, as a director, are you comfortable with back of Edo Villa?
Very comfortably because it's an environment that gives us what a village setting look like.
I see. And you're shooting for
Uchenansi TV.
Uchenansi TV. And I take it that Uchenansi usually shoots here.
Yes, whenever she has anything that has to do with village movies, she's always here because it gives her whatever picture she feels like.
All right. Congratulations.
Thank you very much, sir.
Fire on.
Thank you.
No, not fire on. Fire down.
Fire down.
Fire down.
Okay.
Or you want fire up?
No, sir. I'll keep firing down, sir.
Welcome once more. My name, of course, remains Obi Okoli. I'm a filmmaker, I'm a director, I'm a producer, I'm an actor. I've seen it all, I tell you. Right from when, well, take it or leave it, right from 1981. We've been doing this business. And so for me particularly to witness the coming on stream of film houses in Asaba is really exhilarating. It's really exciting. Okay? We went back to McV Film House. At McV Film House, we caught a fairly big fish, but he is a big fish in his own area, in the area of well, you call it props and set, but I guess he's going to tell you really the proper terminology for props and set. He is somebody who has been around in the film industry. He has trained many people, many set and props personnel for the film industry. Sean is simply what I call him. Sean will talk to us now. Sean is somebody, is one of our best set designers.
Thank you very much, Uncle.
Is there any other thing you do in the industry?
Aside from set designer, you know, our department is more or less like a twin department. Okay, it includes property and set, exactly. So, in total, we call ourselves art directors. You understand? So that's basically what I do. So, I know props entails, you know, whatever visible thing you can see in any movie, anything required of a particular movie production is exactly what we call props. Food, guns, knife, whatever, name it. Do you understand? Depending on the context of the production.
Okay. With the film houses we have now,
Yes, sir.
Are you comfortable? Are you comfortably making films now? Do you like it better with the film houses we have here in Asaba?
Okay, Uncle, you know that in everything like this, there's always pros and cons. Do you understand? Sometimes we have advantages to it, and then we have disadvantages to it in some regards. But when it comes to film house, at least it has a wider advantage. You understand? Compared to the disadvantage. Now, where I'm coming from is sometimes, when you go to location houses that are owned by individuals, sometimes there are some certain rules you cannot break. Do you understand? So, but film has gone wilder than that. Do you understand? We need to explore. Film houses like this gives us space to explore, to do whatever we want to do, the freedom. Way we want. Yes, exactly. Freedom, exactly. Sometimes we can even shoot overnight. Do you understand? But when you come to, individual houses like this, you dare not shoot overnight. Of course, they have kids and other things. They want to sleep. I know in film houses like this, it's very, very quiet sometimes. But when you go to individual houses, you see that you can't keep the ambience. Noises from children, from their dogs, and all of that. So sometimes to curtail all of these things is very difficult. But film houses has given us a room for all of these things. You come to a film house, you can shoot in bedrooms, you can stay in a particular place, and you achieve a lot of things.
And we have enough film houses
in Asaba here.
We have enough.
Exactly, we have enough film houses in Asaba. Like I think 5 years back when we started this whole film thing, I think if he's one of those people who started film houses in Asaba. Yes, yes. You see that when you come that period, you see that our location is always jam packed. 5 productions, 6 productions. These ones are shooting in the bedroom. The other ones here and there. But people get to see that we need to invest in film houses. So a lot of producers are now investing in film houses. Even individuals outside this. Agrichi Baba. Agrichi. So
we're talking about film houses.
Yes, exactly.
Okay. So you can chip in, or you can disagree. We are saying that the film houses will give us about. They are enough. You say
yes. As with what we have now, film houses are enough. Do you understand? It's just that sometimes there are locations that film houses can give. Okay. Especially when you talk about films that are shot in these epic timid villages. Okay. Sometimes we use farm settlings and all of that. So we can't get these film houses here in the city. We can't build all of these film houses. So we still need to go out there to look for some locations like village houses and all of that. So you see, it is quite different. So if it's city houses, glamour houses, film house in Asaba is very much enough. Uncle, good to have you. Thank you very much.
Oh yes, we are still going. We have some production managers, producers we also had to talk with. So we'll let them talk.
Yes, Zubi Michael said, a jobless mind is a thief. And he's talking with respect to the employment of youths, the almost guaranteed employment film gives to youths. Do you agree with that?
Truly, I agree with that, because movie industry is an industry that gives many people jobs, opportunities. Youths will come with empty-handed and they will be known and make millions. I will use myself as an example. I came into industry as a nobody, but today I'm proud to say I'm somebody. Movie industry is a professional business that needs nothing, only for you to focus.
That's it.
When you focus, you make it. When you are serious in your business, you make it. It's not a place that anybody will ask you, give me this or give me that. Though I've been hearing people saying that they are giving money, they are doing this, that is people that are very, very, let me say, desperate.
Yeah. See, film houses in Asaba, have they helped the film industry?
Yes. Film houses in Asaba have helped film industry a lot. Like now, I'm filming here. And this is film house. Without film house, I might not have what I want. So to me, film houses in Asaba have helped film industry a lot.
Tremendous. Thank you very much. What's the name again?
My name is Prince Lawrence Ekene Dirichukwu Okoye, known as Ekene, production manager and producer. Thank you.
Which other name are you known by?
Lawrence. Okay. Yeah, that Ekene, known as Ekene PM.
That's it. Thank you.
We are still talking about film houses in Asaba. I tell you, this is a very, very exciting topic. Very, very exciting. The last time I did something like this was at Ela, where we do epic movies. That is period movies. But here, the one we're talking about, houses, or can take mostly contemporary movies. Guess what? I don't want to talk about this one, but Zubi Michael talked to us.
He makes it look easy. On act with ease, so that you taught him much. I agree to say.
Yes, we have this is the biggest of them all. I didn't know I was going to catch him here, but you never can catch somebody like Zubi Michael. You can't catch him. And
so man, daddy went by Isiaja. So what you do for me now, yeah? Subscribe to his YouTube channel. Before no TV there. Now we did there, you want to go? Because Aburo when I seen actor na area, and I could one Tia Roka who were bugging a phone. What I go? So if you know the film, go Idejimba TV. That's the #1 channel now. Now we did here.
Yes. Now, thank you very much for that big advert. We are talking about the film houses in Asaba.
Okay.
And we've just seen you here. This McV film house. Just take a peek. About how many film houses do you think we have in Asaba?
Many of them, many.
Up to 50?
More
60?
than. You can't visit all. We have a lot. Yeah, good. We have a lot.
For you, you have swam in very deep waters, vast oceans, small waters of fame. I'm talking about. Now the film houses in Asaba. Are you comfortable with them? Shooting in film houses in Asaba. You are comfortable with them?
No, we need a film village, but Rome was not built in a day. Yeah. While we are still managing what we have on ground, we are working for a better picture where you have almost everything in one compound. Like a film village, you can shoot anything you want. But that's massive and because a lot of money though. But for now, we are not there yet, but we are managing it.
Yes. In terms of aesthetics, you know, beauty of film has its own aesthetics. Do we have such aesthetics? Can we realize such aesthetics in film houses? That is, do you think we are free to perhaps do whatever that bothers with film in the film houses?
No, I would say we are limited, but it still depends on the storyline. Yeah. If you have a story that fits into a duplex, fine and good. If you have a story that you need somewhere bigger and better, it depends on your budget. So that's it.
If you have a story where you have to be shooting in a room, or where you smoke cigarette or even smoke marijuana, you know, I take it that film house is okay. Eh? But if it were to be somebody's house,
No. Somebody's house, you need the person's consent. You can't just walk into somebody's house and light up marijuana. That's highly disrespectful. Unless you are in good terms with the owner of the house, or he or she is your friend. But professionally, courtesy demands that the production manager, the location manager, will tell the owners of the house, this character is this in this movie, is a madman, he smokes in the film, so he will be smoking in your facility. And the owner of the house, you go some places say, no smoking location. Smoking is free. So it depends. Shouldn't be a problem.
gun shooting, the same thing.
What do you mean gun shooting?
Gun shooting, like in a room, it requires to shoot one or twice or thrice or 4 times in the room, in the film.
In the film?
Shooting.
It's achievable now. You can shoot in a room now.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. With somebody's house again.
Not be me getting it, not be the producer now. It depends on the agreement, yeah. Yeah.
But in a film house.
But there are ways you can shoot without even messing up the room. There are if you have a quality director on set, you can shoot in a room and you won't have to mess anywhere up. You won't even have to use banger or whatever. But after editing, you see it will come out great and clean. So it depends on the director on set, not even the location. Yeah.
Well, it's all thanks. Asaba is growing, I tell you.
Of course.
Growing by leaps and bounds.
It's producing people, it's engaging people. Youths are working. Yeah, minus, okay, they don't do quality films, they are not there yet. People are growing through this thing. Over 10,000 people don't pass through here. Like 6,000 succeed, 4,000 don't succeed. So the industry itself is empowering youths. Because if you engage the youths, you lessen crime. If you engage the youths, you lessen crime. When they are jobless, you know they sleep. It's that simple. So anything that engages the youth, government should hijack and promote and put money.
Should put hand there.
Engage us now. A jobless mind is a thief. Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much.
One love, sir. One love, sir. We have to get a nice one. Peace and love.
Yes, as we keep on moving to bring you more and more exciting portions, more and more exciting interviews, more and more exciting side or portions of Asaba film houses. I promise you that this expose is going to grow, it's going to be big, okay? And you will gain quite a lot of insight into how films are made in Asaba. Yes, from McVie, we went to other film houses. Watch out. We're going to get, this is part 2, and it's all coming from the stables of Idejimba Films. This is my YouTube channel. Do me well now. Do me well. Now so Zubi Tokam. Do me well. Treat me well. Watch my YouTube channel, Idejimba TV. You will see things there. You will see it's academic. Okay? It's social. What is it you're looking for? And soon we will start uploading our latest movies. That's all on Idejimba TV. Watch. Subscribe. Hit the button, subscribe, and then share to your friends. Thank you. As you do that, God bless you.